Greetings and welcome back to room 303 in freshman English, and we now turn to a visual study. We're working 3A for Maupassant's The Necklace. I want you to watch the video, take notes in the beginning with the introductory materials. I'm going to ask you about the performance that you're going to watch. I'm going to ask you about your interpretation of the reading of this text and kind of how you feel about that as they did the job, all right? And of course, that surprise ending that we all know about. What are your thoughts about the way that one looks on the face? All right, here you go. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you enjoy this presentation.
A grand, sparkling diamond necklace, a symbol of wealth, elegance, and prestige. But to Mademoiselle, it represents the life she feels she deserves. For more than 100 years, people have enjoyed the short story, The Necklace, by Guy de Maupassant. It masterfully tells the story of a young woman yearning for what she believes to be a better life. But what will her dreams really bring her? As you watch this 1981 film version of The Necklace, observe how the filmmakers have taken care to evoke not only the life and dreams of Mademoiselle, but also the social classes of Paris in the 1880s. As the story progresses, we see the three distinctly different worlds of Mademoiselle. First, we see her simple but comfortable middle-class existence. Then briefly, we see her visit the glittering world of high society. And finally, we see her struggle through the desperate world of the working poor. As you watch the film, note how the filmmakers use light, music, setting, and costumes to create these three different worlds within a world. And watch how Mademoiselle changes as she moves through those worlds. And now, The Necklace.
She was one of those pretty and charming girls, born as if by an accident of fate into a family of clerks. With no dowry, no prospects, no way of becoming appreciated by a rich or distinguished man, she finally allowed herself to marry a petty clerk in the Ministry of Education. But she suffered ceaselessly, feeling she was born for luxury. The sight of a little Breton peasant girl who did her housework awoke in her sad regrets and wild daydreams. She dreamed of servants sleeping on deep couches, of quiet rooms hung with old silks, graceful furniture, priceless bric-a-brac.
When first I saw you, I felt as though I was transported to a promontory with the waves crashing miles below my feet.
She dreamed of a small, stylish, scented sitting room, just right for the 4 o'clock chat with intimate friends.
But the rude sea grew civil at her song.
With distinguished and sought-after men, whose attention all women envied and desired.
Between heaven and earth, all armed. good stew, well, there's nothing better.
When dining at her plain table, she would dream of elegant dinners, of shining silver and exquisite food served on precious china. Of secret smiles and whispered compliments. But in reality, she had no evening clothes, no jewels, nothing. And these were the things for which she yearned. She longed to be fascinating, envied, sought after.
I'm glad you could come.
She had a rich friend, a former schoolmate, whom she called on occasionally.
I've missed you. You're looking very well. Is that a new dress? I haven't seen it before.
Yes, it is new. I just received it. It's the first to arrive of a group of things that I've had designed. Very exciting.
After a time, she could no longer stand to visit her friend. She would weep for days afterwards from despair, regret, disappointment.
Cornwall for the spring, and I'm packing up the children. We're making this journey.
Mathilde, I have something for you.
The Minister of Education and Madame Georges Ramponneau begged Monsieur and Madame Mathilde to do them the honor of attending an evening reception and ball on Monday, the 18th of January. What does this have to do with me?
Well, I thought you'd be happy. You really get a chance to go anywhere. This will be a wonderful affair. Yeah, I went to a great deal of trouble to get that invitation. Not many clerks got one. All the best people will be there.
What do you think I have to wear?
The dress that you wear when we go to the theater. I think it's very pretty. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Only I don't have an evening gown.
Oh, surely it's not that important.
It's impossible for me to go. Give your invitation to someone at the office whose wife is better dressed than I.
Well, how much would a new gown cost? One that's not too fancy, that could be used for other things.
I don't know. Maybe 400 francs.
400 francs. I was hoping to get a gun for hunting.
It would last forever.
All right. I'll give you the 400 francs.
There.
Try to buy something pretty. What's wrong now? You have your beautiful new gown and you still seem unhappy.
I don't have a single jewel to wear with my gown. I look like a pauper. I'd rather not go.
Well, you can wear flowers. The flowers are very fashionable this season.
Oh,
For 10 francs you can get 2 or 3 lovely roses.
There's nothing more humiliating than to look poor among rich women. I won't go.
Stupid we are. Go to your friend Madame Forestier. She has plenty of jewels. Ask her to lend you one. You know her well enough for that.
It's true. I hadn't thought of that.
Here we are, Mathilde. Just pick something out, my dear.
Have you nothing else?
Oh, yes, just keep looking. You see, I don't know what you want.
Could you lend me this?
Just that one.
Oh, yes, just this. Oh, nothing else. Oh, please.
Of course.
great evening arrived. The prettiest woman there. She danced with enthusiasm, intoxicated with pleasure, thinking of nothing in the glory of her success. They left around 4 in the morning.
Excuse me. Have you received a letter from Marseille?
The shabbiness of her wrap clashed with the elegance of her gown. She longed to escape before being noticed by other women, so many of whom had furs.
Did you get a chance to answer it?
No, not yet. Well, there's no way that we can help you. Let us know. Yes, of course, but we have to go. Mathilde is very tired. Good night. Good night. What's wrong?
I don't have Madame Forestier's necklace.
What do you mean?
It's gone.
Necklace? Well, it's not possible. Did you have it when we left?
Yes, I felt it when we walked out.
Well, if you dropped it in the street, we'd have heard it fall. It must be in the cab.
Did you get the number?
The number?
The cab.
No. Did you?
No.
Well, I'll go back over and see if I can find it. Cab office. Nothing. And I went to the newspapers and put in an advertisement offering a reward. You must write to your friend Madame Forestier. Tell her you have broken the clasp on the necklace and are having it repaired. That will give us a little time.
At the end of a week, they'd given up all hope of finding the necklace.
It must be replaced.
It's impossible.
It must be replaced.
How?
There's the name of a jeweler inside the box. You can can start with him.
I sold the box, but I did not sell the necklace. Unfortunately, I have no idea who did.
They traveled all over the city, going from jeweler to jeweler, looking for a necklace similar to the other. Finally, in a shop in the Palais Royal, they found a diamond necklace they thought looked exactly like the one they had lost.
How much?
40,000 francs.
No.
Monsieur, because of these circumstances, 37,500.
$35,000.
36. I fear that's the best I can do.
You hold it for 3 days.
Certainly.
If by the end of February the necklace is returned, you will take this one back and refund 34,000 francs.
I agree to that also.
To raise the money, he borrowed 100 francs here, 60 there. He pawned his possessions. He signed notes and made ruinous deals. He did business with loan sharks until he had the entire 36,000 francs. He compromised the rest of his life. Then, terrified by the future, by the black despair he felt closing in on him, he went back to claim the new necklace.
You should have returned it to me earlier. I might have needed it.
If Madame Forestier opened the box, would she notice the substitution? Would she consider Mathilde a thief?
Thank you, Mathilde.
They changed their lodgings. They sent away their maid. She now lived the life of the poor. The frightful debt had to be paid, and she would help pay it.
How much for these?
52.
50 for these carrots I can get
Clothed
them
like a
anywhere.
peasant woman, she haggled with the grocer, the fruit dealer, the butcher over every last sou of her money.
40.
And in return, she was insulted by them.
Thank you.
He worked nights, balancing tradesmen's accounts, and did copying work at a miserable 5 sous a page. This on top of his regular job. And this went on for 10 long years. Until his last creditor was paid. Everything, the exorbitant rates of the loan sharks, the accumulated compound interest, every debt was now paid back. Sometimes, when she was alone, Mathilde would sit and dream of that long ago evening when she'd been so beautiful and so admired. What would have happened if she'd not lost the necklace? Who can guess? How strange and unpredictable life is. How full of change. And how small a thing can bring success or ruin. One Sunday, when Mathilde had gone for a walk in the park, she noticed a woman. It was Madame Forestier, still pretty, still charming.
Hello, Jeanne.
Madam, I don't know you. I'm sure there must be some mistake.
No, I'm Mathilde. Mathilde Doisel.
Oh, my poor Mathilde. How you have changed.
Well, I've